94.1 WHRP, Gurley, Huntsville, Decatur, a Cumulus station.
Toni, in the morning. Toni in the morning. Toni in the morning.
94.1 WHRP.
Ari Lennox, Vacancy on 94.1 WHRP. Toni in the Morning, Friday, Memorial Day weekend officially kicking off. And I saw where people are already starting to set up their spots for the Old School Blues Festival that will happen tomorrow. Also, Spotify, did you hear about this? They have the right to reserve tickets. Since when? But they say that they can reserve tickets for you to see some of your favorite artists. We really got to dive into that story and find out how it works. Here's a name we haven't talked about her in a minute, K. Michelle, who recently did an interview and kind of shared some details about her unconventional marriage. This one might surprise you, or maybe not. And Eminem says he wants to help pay for Kim's rehab. We've got that and a little bit more. DJ Primetime 256 off. He's vacationing. Are you going to get a 3-day vacation in as well for the Memorial Day weekend? Stay with me. Toni in the Morning, 94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP.
Gladys Knight coming to the VBC in August. You want to go? Well, sign up now at WHRP. Ashanti Foolish on 94.1 WHRP. Toni in the Morning. Happy Friday. And they say if you can get out before noon and you're traveling by car, you just might avoid a lot of traffic depending on how far you're going, that is. Oh, yeah, people are going to travel in spite of the high price in gas. You ain't going to ruin our fun, right? DJ Primetime 256 off today. It's your best girlfriend, Toni Terrell, and Eminem says he wants to pay for Kim's rehab. In fact, it's reported that he's willing to pay for an extensive rehabilitation for his ex-wife, Kim Scott Mathers. And this is in wake of a recent DUI arrest that happened in Michigan. Evidently, she was reportedly driving under the influence while her teenage son and his friends were in the car. That's a big no-no. Nonetheless, after pleading no contest to previous DUI charges, it's obvious that there may need, Eminem may be onto something. She needs a little bit of help, right? And to be a lot more wise if you're going to drink. And all that said, I want to encourage everyone who decides to have a few adult beverages this holiday weekend. Make sure you have a designated driver, or call an Uber or a Lyft or a taxi. Don't get behind the wheel. But back to Eminem and Kim, they were married in 1999, divorced in 2001, got remarried in 2006, and then separated in 2007. But the bottom line is he cares about her, he loves her, and he wants to help her. And for that, I say, I commend you, young man. Eminem, you are doing the doggone thing. I hope she takes him up on that rehabilitation.
HRP.
And we have rain in the forecast all weekend long, but that's not going to damper our fun. Old School Music Weekend kicks off at 1 o'clock this afternoon, putting it in the mix at the top of each hour, and we are partying all weekend long. Make sure you keep it locked.
94.1 WHRP. Toni in the Morning is looking black in the day. Back in the day. Back in the day.
Black in the day, Benjamin O. Davis Jr. became the first African-American general on this date, May 22nd, 1959, in the U.S. Air Force. His father was the first African-American general in the U.S. Army. That's black in the day. On this date, back in the day, it was 1992 that Johnny Carson's final appearance of the host of The Tonight Show would come to an end. Video game, Pac-Man. Womp, 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 womp. You remember that, right? It was first released in Japan in 1980. And A View to Kill, the 14th James Bond, James Bond, 007. And it was the last film that Roger Moore starred as James Bond. In fact, Grace Jones was a part of that particular movie in 1985. Celebrities celebrating birthdays and famous people too. Johnny Gill is 60 years old, member of New Edition, LSG, and of course, Johnny Gill has blessed us with some outstanding songs, classic hits like My, and Rub You the Right Way. Naomi Campbell, a true icon in fashion, the supermodel who paved the way. In fact, she was the first black woman to appear as a model on the covers of Time and Vogue France. And today we remember Paul Winfield, born on this date in 1941, who starred in the classic film Sounder with Cicely Tyson and Alex Haley's Queen, plus Star Trek II. Bernard Shaw, who was born on this date in 1940, the TV news journalist for CBS and ABC, and the first anchor on CNN. 5 more celebrity birthdays on our Facebook page at 94.1 WHRP. And it is National Road Day trip. Yeah, there's a lot of people hitting the road today, so make sure you buckle up for safety. That's Black in the Day, Back in the Day. Tony in the Morning on 94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP knows how to help pass the time away while you work. So lock in the midday vibe with the Nighthawk, Kevin Williams. Weekdays from 10 a.m. till 2 on 94.1 WHRP. 94.1 WHRP.
Up and we out and we gone.
That's Neo, Up, Out, and Gone on 94.1 WHRP, today's best variety of R&B. Happy Friday. I'm Tony Terrell. It's Tony in the Morning, prime time off today, and time for the good news in the neighborhood. And the National Coalition of 100 Black Women, Inc., and Greater Huntsville Area Chapter, they are partnering with the National Council of Negro Women for the Shades of Purple 5K. And this is in support of heart health, wellness, and community impact. It's all happening on Saturday, May 30th. And if you want to be a part of it, you need to get registered now. It will take place at John Hunt Park in Huntsville. Come on and get in where you fit in. Check this out on our Facebook page. For this and other good news in the neighborhood, go to our Facebook page at 94.1 WHRP.
The Good News in the Neighborhood is sponsored by Alabama A&M. Learn more about Alabama A&M University by visiting aamu.edu today. Alabama A&M University. Start here, go anywhere.
94.1 WHRP, Gurley, Huntsville, Decatur, a Cumulus station.
Tony in the morning. Tony in the morning. Tony in the morning.
94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP, Tony in the Morning. It is Friday. Welcome to the weekend, Memorial Day weekend. Hoping you got some nice, fun plans. If you're just staying around the Tennessee Valley, you know we got rain in the forecast, all right? All the way till next Saturday. It's crazy. They say we're not going to have a washout, but it's going to be a little wet here and there, so keep that in mind for all of the activities you have planned. Who's heading out of town right about now? Beep, beep. Hey, beep, beep. Put that seatbelt on. No texting while driving. Keep that in mind, all right? DJ Sir Thorough, we thank you so much for this 10-minute wake-up mix. I'm awake. You wake? Hey, all right, kiddos are out of school. The unofficial start to summer kicks off this weekend, no doubt. All right, check it out, our guy. This is crazy, but it probably will be a lot of fun. You know the movie Sinners, right? Well, Ryan Coogler has announced that Sinners is going to be transformed into a new, get this, haunted house for this year's Halloween Horror Nights. I don't know. I don't want to see them people. Right? So this attraction, of course, is going to transport all the guests back to the 1930s in the Mississippi Delta. Have you seen the movie yet? You remember the juke joint scene, right? Those people coming up to the door acting all friendly, and then they're not. Nope. They become vampires. I don't know. But nonetheless, you'll have a chance to walk through this iconic club juke and be face to face with some of the characters from the movie, including Sammy, all right, Mary, Annie, Pearline, and Cornbread. I'm good. I'm going to keep them on the small screen. I'll watch the movie again, but I don't know if I want to go through the haunted house. Are you game to check this out at Universal Orlando Resort on August 28th and at Universal Studios Hollywood on September 3rd? Sinners, the haunted house. Now, that's a different type of attraction. I'm good.
4.1 WHRP.
If you have backyard cookouts, getting together with the fam and friends, make sure you lock it in. Old School Music Weekend kicks off 1 o'clock today with putting it in the mix at the top of each hour. Saturday, it's on and popping. Make sure you keep it locked right here. You're going to hear
The Rocket City's first choice with today's best variety of R&B. 94.1 WHRP.
The latest gossip headline.
Here she goes, up in everybody's business.
Tony's Tattletale.
Did you hear about what happened?
Tony's Tattletale.
Tony's Tattletale. Is any of this true?
Tony's
We
Tattletale.
like it when some of our favorite artists put their classic hits on the vinyl, and this time it's Aaliyah's estate that seemingly is going back to change a few things from Age Ain't Nothing But a Number, the song that was recorded with R. Kelly, and R. Kelly's face on the album cover. Well, it's not that visible. Yeah, it seemingly is covered up. Not sure if it was on purpose or not, but what we have heard is that Aaliyah's estate is okay with that. Meanwhile, speaking of making music, we know that Lotto and 21 Savage have made a few singles together and a baby. What? And now they're talking about maybe doing another tune together again. Not another baby, just another song. We'll be on the lookout for that. And it's Chris Rock who's been talking about some memories of when he and Tupac used to date the same lady. And they almost fought about it too. But it's always the lady's choice. And Chris said, well, in that battle, Tupac always won. And that ain't no joke. It's not the word is what I heard. It's just tattletales.
Now you're in the know about other people's business. From Tony's Tattletales. Sponsored by Smoothie King in Huntsville and Madison. Fresh and delicious smoothies all day. 94.1 WHRP.
WHRP. Doop doop.
Old School Blues Festival happening tomorrow, and a lot of people already in town with the RVs, and things are getting set up, so it's going to be a good time. Congratulations to all our winners who got your tickets, and enjoy. It's going to be some grown folks fun. And speaking of Memorial Day weekend, they say a record-breaking 45 million Americans plan to travel. There's going to be a lot of folks on the road between now and tomorrow. Gas prices through the you know what. And they say on an average, $4.50 per gallon people are spending. So if you leave a little early, especially before 11 o'clock this morning, they say you probably won't have to deal with as much traffic. But if you have to leave a little later, well.
94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP, Tony in the Morning, Luther Vandross, and Never Too Much. I'm Tony Terrell, and of course, more old school all weekend long. Old School Music Weekend kicks off at 1 o'clock this afternoon, and of course, on Saturday, we gonna be partying, I'm telling you. So if you're cooking a little something on Saturday morning, make sure you tune in. This is gonna make your food taste that much better. Who's gonna fire up the grill early in the day? We got you with the Old School Music Weekend. So Spotify is stepping in to give dedicated music fans opportunity, a real advantage in securing high coveted tickets, concert tickets. Have you ever found that it was too hard to get those tickets you really wanted? Well, they're saying that they have a brand new feature called Reserved. And this will hold 2 tour tickets specifically for an artist that you are a big fan of. And they're going to figure that out by how many times you're streaming, sharing, and posting and things like that. And they say select users will receive a direct notification and a 24-hour window to buy their seats before the general public gets their hands on it. So you could have it in, if you're a big Spotify fan, to get those tickets in advance.
Apply.
On the way this hour is your morning Black History Facts. Stay informed, stay inspired, and keep on making history. Coming up, O.C. Maddox Jr. on 94.1 WHRP.
And we're going to catch up with Carolyn Henderson from Drake State Technical College. She is the Dean of Instruction. We'll tell you everything you need to know.
94.1 WHRP Black History Facts with O.C. Maddox Jr.
Let me take you into a story of vision, of determination, and of building pathways where none existed. When Kimberly Bryant saw her daughter being overlooked in a programming camp, she didn't complain. She created a solution. In 2011, she founded Black Girls Code, which opened doors for thousands of young black girls to step into coding, technology, and innovation. And then there's Aisha Bowe. She was once told to pursue cosmetology instead of science, but she chose to follow her passion anyway. She became a NASA rocket scientist, an entrepreneur, a builder of opportunity through STEM education. You know, that's not just success, that's transformation. I am so reminded of STEM programs when I was a kid growing up here in Huntsville, Alabama. There we were on the campus of Alabama A&M University on the Upper Brown program. And then I had other friends who were part of another STEM program, Regina Nicholson and Greg Evans and Vanessa Gardner, etc. Hey, STEM's been around for a long time, you guys. And I could not, and my wife, we could not allow our children to stay at home during the summer. So they were a part of it too. So I can tell you firsthand right here at home, our 3 children benefited from summer programs at Alabama A&M University, Drake, J.F. Drake Technical College. You see, those programs didn't just teach, they transformed. They, along with other students across the Tennessee Valley, became top-tier university scholars in their respective fields. And that's what exposure does, and that's what opportunity creates. And right here in Huntsville, we have also the U.S. Space and Rocket Center Space Camp, which continues to introduce young minds to engineering, space science, and also leadership. You want to add to this community those great science days. You know, a lot of times it's hard to find someone who's hosting those, but I hope that this will pick up. Starting with our 3 STEM initiative pinpoints. Listen, number 1. Exposure early. You want to introduce STEM through summer camps, coding programs, and science days. Pinpoint number 2 is community support. We're talking about schools, churches, libraries, and families. We need to collaborate to sustain engagement for our young people. Pinpoint number 3, pathways to careers. Connecting students to internships, mentors, and real-world STEM opportunities will continue to open doors. As Aisha Bowe reminds us, and I quote, "You belong in every room your dreams can take you into, especially in science and technology." From Kimberly Bryant building platforms to Aisha Bowe reaching the stars, and to our own children right here in the Tennessee Valley rising through opportunity. STEM is not the future, it is the present. And if we invest in our youth today, we don't just prepare them for tomorrow. We actually position them to lead it today. Well, that's all for this week. I want to thank you so much for being a part of Black History Facts. I'm O.C. Maddox Jr. And until next time, stay informed, stay inspired, and keep on making history.
Black History Facts, weekdays at 7:55 a.m. and 1:20 p.m. Brought to you by OMJ Media Design. Find them on Facebook for photo, digital, print, and more. OMJ Media Design. 94.1 WHRP. Gurley, Huntsville, Decatur. A Cumulus station.
Tony in the morning.
94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP, today's best variety of R&B. Toni in the Morning, and we are totally excited about the upcoming 5th annual Jazz in the City with Drake State Technical College. And on the phone and on the video, you got to check us out. We're on streaming live on Facebook at 94.1 WHRP. The Dean of Instruction, I have Dr. Carolyn Henderson. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you this morning, Toni?
Feeling fantastic and totally excited to participate in the upcoming Jazz in the City. How's everything going over at Drake State Technical?
Everything is going outstanding. Everything is going fabulous. It's a lot of energy on the campus right now. Classes started on Tuesday of this week, so our enrollment is up, and I mean, it is such a breath of fresh air just to have so many students walking around on our campus. Classrooms are full. In activities are getting ready to kick off. So it is an amazing time right now at Drake State.
Do you have any new classes for the summer or fall that you want to share?
Well, the summer session is usually around 10 weeks. So it's a continuation from programmatic classes that we've had from fall of last year, spring of this year, and then this summer wraps up one academic year for us. But however, in the fall, we will kick off two brand new programs on our campus. And one of those programs, which will include new courses and new programmatic student learning outcomes and new adventures and hopefully new partnerships, is our cybersecurity program. We'll kick off as an associate degree, which is a 2-year program right now on our campus that will kick off in the fall. We will also have systems engineering technology program, which is called SET, which is a really interesting program that caters to the aerospace environment here in the Rocket City.
Fantastic. That all ties into us locally. We love hearing that. And we are excited. You have the 5th annual Jazz in the City, a fundraiser for scholarships happening, and that's taking place on June 19th. Juneteenth.
Juneteenth.
Yeah.
That's right.
And this year it'll be at Mars Music Hall. First and foremost, I want to say thank you for inviting me to come help host the stage. So I'm looking forward to that.
Absolutely.
Tell us about who's going to be on stage for this event.
Well, for this event, we have a list of individuals that will be performing, but our headliners is going to be A.G. Jinx and his singing guitar, as well as famous Nina Marie will be live. Yes. And Ryan Schultz will be our headliners for this time, Jazz in the City.
So we want everyone to come purchase a ticket, come participate, and this will give you something to do for the Juneteenth weekend. How much are the tickets?
Well, general admission right now is $50.70. Okay. And I know that may sound very healthy, but all the proceeds go towards student scholarships. So one thing about Drake State, we look for resources and we have activities and scholarships and events of this nature so that we can be able to help students pay for their fees, their tuition and fees for school. We try to eliminate barriers for our institution and for our students when it comes to these kinds of events. Because one of the things that we strive for is debt-free. Yeah. So we don't offer student loans. So majority of our students either get some type of aid, scholarship, or pay out of pocket. So what we try to do with events like these are try to have scholarship events so that we can help offset some of that cost for our students.
Talking to Dr. Carolyn Henderson, Dean of Instruction. And that said, I wanted to ask a question. I keep hearing a rumor that Drake State offers free classes. Is this true?
This is true. We do offer free classes on the workforce development side of the house. Those are in the adult ed programs. Okay. Those are two of the non-credit programs that we have on our campus. And you can check out the website and get additional information about those free courses and those programs. But normally those programs run through the workforce development the development department and the adult ed department on our campus.
And what is the website?
drakestate.edu, www.drakestate.edu.
What about online classes? Do you have those as well?
Yes, we have a variety of online classes that are in most of our programs on our campus. We don't have an online program, but we have just online classes. So we offer online classes in all of our academic programs, such as English and math and history and art and music, computer science courses, so computer information system courses. So it's just throughout all the programs on our campus, we do offer online classes.
Yeah, one more question. Is Drake State an accredited school? Can you transfer credits from other schools?
Oh, absolutely. Drake State Community and Technical College is a part of the Alabama Community College System, which is a public 2-year institution that offer academic and career tech education programs. And on the academic side, all of those courses can transfer to other 2-year or 4-year institutions in the state of Alabama. So yes, we are accredited programs and school on our campus.
Listen, for people who want a little further education and to beef up their resume for opportunities in the job force, and don't want to do 4 years, they can get it in for 2 at Drake State.
Absolutely. And I want to kind of put a plug in right here, if it's okay, that our 2-year program is very comprehensive. What I mean by that is those 2-year programs are designed with partnerships with industry, business and industry. They help us develop our programs, develop our courses through the advisory boards that we have. So a lot of times when students finish those 2-year program, they are work ready. They are ready to go to work. They get associate degrees, they get certifications, they get certificates, all in 2 years of training here on our campus. And some of our programs, Tony, are like 5 semesters.
Okay.
So you could go to school for 1.5 years, such as our RN and our LPN programs that we have, and just be able to be work ready. You know, some of our students, we have programs on our campus, such as our FAME program, our internships and apprenticeships with business and industry, where students are working and learning at the same time. Employers hire them, they go to school, and when they finish their program, they're ready for work. They're ready for the workspace.
Don't struggle anymore when you can go to Drake State, get all the skill set that you need to get that job you want. All right, so Dr. Carolyn Henderson, again, the 5th annual Jazz in the City. It is happening June 19th, Mars Music Hall. And where can people purchase their tickets?
Tickets can be purchased online at drakestate.edu. So they can purchase them online.
They can purchase them online, and even
Ticketmaster, the VBC website. So they can purchase them in various ways.
All right, get your tickets. This is a fundraising opportunity. Nothing better than giving back to the community and to help further the education of those in our neighborhoods by enjoying yourself. And $50, you're not asking for too much in today's prices of anything, really. You get a great evening of fun. And, of course, your best girlfriend will be there. So you know we're going to have a good time.
Oh,
right?
absolutely. Just come, enjoy yourself. It's a casual event. It's family, fun, and engaging that it will just really just turn that June 19th into a very special day.
All right. Anybody that wants to find out more about Drake State, go to the website, and that is
drakestate.edu.
Thank you for starting your morning with us. Toni in the Morning on 94.1 WHRP.
It's your best girlfriend, Toni Terrell, and you can stream us live every single day at WHRPFM.com. Check in now and catch up with Toni in the Morning weekdays from 6 to 10 at WHRPFM.com. Just click the purple button.
A Better Life with Dr. Sanjay Gupta. Have you ever noticed that you mostly breathe through one nostril at a time? Even when you're not sick, even when your allergies aren't bothering you. the body actually switches the dominant nostril as frequently as every 2 hours while we're awake. That's according to Adam Taylor, an anatomy professor at Lancaster University in the UK. This alternating cycle is automatic. It's regulated subconsciously by the hypothalamus in the brain, he said. Your body does this to give each nostril a chance to rest and repair, so they don't get too dried out, which could make it easier for pathogens and inflammation to cause damage. Now, Taylor also said studies suggest the left nostril may be more dominant, and when the right nostril is dominant, the body is in a more alert or even stressed state. Who knew? Pretty fascinating stuff. I'm Dr. Sanjay Gupta, helping you live a better life.
94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP weather update.
The Rocket City's first choice for today's best variety of R&B. 94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP.